conversations with our queens from across the world. They are entertaining, educating with tons of passion. Welcome to the show, Queens Forever. Ooh la la la, feels truly beautiful and amazing to meet all the lovely queens from across the world. All those who've carved a niche for themselves and at the same time with great humanitarian values. Their philanthropic work has been spoken about right after they win the crown for their respective countries. My dear friends, taking you to all the different parts of the world with our beautiful queens and their journeys. May I please take you along with me to New York and introduce you to our Miss India New York. And how does it feel to be the reigning queen? Let's speak it out to Meera Mathew and know her beauteous journey and the ongoing reigning queen title. Such a pleasure to have you here on behalf of Queens Forever show on IndusTV Global. We are truly honored and blessed to have with us the very gorgeous and the talented and the lovely smiling beauty, because she is the reigning queen, gives us great pleasure. It's always a pleasure, Meera, to have reigning queen because her life is as colorful as our River Comics are. So our humble thanks to River Comics and We International for this brilliant show. And look at that brilliant look. How does it feel being here, Meera?
Well, first I want to say good evening and namaste. Thank you so much for River Comics and IndusTV, and of course, finally being able to meet the beautiful Simran. Okay. It feels amazing, you know, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity that a woman establishes a title like this because she really truly gets a platform to speak for what she believes in and inspires other people.
Wow. So Meera, it's just been a couple of months ago, and how amazing is it? Do you still remember and feel nostalgic about the moment when your name was announced and the Miss India New York is? So tell us about that winning moment. How does it feel? And what was it in your mind at that point of time? And now how relaxed are you?
So there was a lot of anxiety being up on that stage because you're in front of a whole audience, and, you know, Meenakshi Chaudhary was there, and, you know, the judges and, you know, your supporters, and, you know, so many people are watching you. And I know the whole entire time I was actually praying, and I was tearing up a little bit, actually. I was like, I just need this. This is just something that I really wanted since I was a little girl. So that was the thing that I just kept on repeating in my heart and just praying to the universe and to God. And when they called my name, I started tearing up because it was such a special moment. You know, you don't get a moment like that every single day. And I took the blessings of Meenakshi before taking the crown. And I was relieved it was over, but sometimes I wish I could live in that moment forever because it was just so special. You know, it's like, wow, I did it. I did something that I've always wanted to do, and it only goes up from here.
Beautiful. I mean, you know, I'm still getting that feel the way you expressed yourself. So which was that question which won you the crown, Meera?
So the question I got asked was, what values and traditions of the Indian culture would you bring forth to your children and why? And I explained that the Indian value and culture that I would bring is my mother tongue. And, you know, in all of India, we have so many different languages, and that's something that makes us really stand out and unique. And I come from South India, so we speak one of the toughest languages in India, Malayalam. So yeah, so I definitely wanted to bring forth that to my children. And a tradition is Onam. We celebrate Onam. It's just a festival that we celebrate where we come together as a community, just music and just fashion and just, it's just happiness. That's the best way to describe it. Happiness. That's it. It doesn't matter what caste you are. It doesn't matter if you're rich or poor. None of that. It's we come together and we're Indians. And that's something that we need to bring forward because being an Indian is something that's truly amazing. And it's nothing like anything else.
Truly proud of a Malayalam beauty. So, Meera, you said since I was a little girl, you dreamt of this, becoming a queen. How little were you? And tell us a little bit about your childhood. When was the first time you realized that, oh my God, I need to wear that crown? Or you realized that she's the one who inspires me. I want to be like her. Do you remember something about that childhood?
Yeah, so I remember this one time I saw Aishwarya Rai dancing to a song, and I was like, she is beautiful. Oh my goodness, her eyes, her elegance, everything about her was just beautiful. And I told my dad, I was like, I'm gonna be like that one day. Just one day, maybe when I grow up. And we all have a little child in us. And we always want to make sure that little child we make proud. That's the one person we all have to make proud. And I just realized also a few years, I mean, of course, a few years after I kind of like lost it. We grow up and we're like, our parents and our Indian culture is like, you have to be a doctor, you have to be a nurse, you have to be a lawyer, something like that. So I lost it for a little bit. And then I started watching videos of Shushmita Sen, Laura Datta, Aishwarya, Priyanka. And I'm like, wow, they are glowing. That is something that I want to do, because look how many Indians are inspired and so proud to be an Indian, because that beauty is not just beauty externally, but the beauty within, because of how caring and loving us Indians are. And I realized I want to be on a stage which makes me glow, because I'm not only just an Indian, but I'm a woman who's able to represent all different types of ethnicities and, just people, and have them come together.
That also reflects in your love, Meera. As we all know, Saint Mirabai was known as a divine lover. So it automatically reflects in your love too, and you've been named so beautifully, Meera. Do you think you have a trace of that in you?
I definitely do. I think my parents chose that name specifically for a reason. And I know when choosing my name in our culture, we go and, we try to see, oh, what does this child's face represent? What does it mean? And the name Meera came. And I don't think any other name would fit me, because Meera, it's just beauty. It's love.
Wow, it's the personification of love, and gives me great pleasure, Meera. You've achieved already so much in your life, in your endeavors, and it'll be fabulous for us to have you in Bollywood. So, do you think at first you would be keen to take a path towards Bollywood? Because all the four beauty queens you've spoken about are a part of our Indian film and Bollywood industry. And do you know of anyone who's going to show you the path there?
Yes, I definitely want to be part of the Indian film industry, and I know a special someone who can make that happen. The one and only Bharat Goradia.
Yeah, I'm so glad that all the beauty queens know him so well, and actually just would love to be, of course, trained, guided, and at the same time inspired by him. Maybe please welcome Bollywood's #1 promoter of art and culture in the United States, Mr. Bharat Goradia. Welcome.
Thank you, Simran. Thank you so very much. And what a pleasure. What a pleasure to have two beauty, screen with two beautiful babies in Simran and Meera. It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. सबसे पहले तो इंडस टीवी के सारे दर्शकों को भरत गोड़ा का प्रणाम, सिमरन को नमस्ते, and Meera, you are an international personality now, so global namaste to you. And on behalf of our sponsor River Comics and Be International, it is my great pleasure and privilege to welcome you on one of the most outstanding talks of all time called Queens Forever. A very, very hearty welcome to you, dear. And yes, of course, Meera, you are such a beautiful title holder, crown winner, and dancer, actress, MC. So what more Bollywood requires from you? So Bollywood, we're really, really lucky and will welcome you, because an international personality like you, because Bollywood has always accepted and welcomed the international personalities, international artists like Katrina Kaif, Nargis Fakhri, Nora Fateh. So now I think one more international artist in, and that is none other than Meera Mathew. And I could see that all Miss World and Miss Universe also title winners like Aishwarya Rai and Susmita Sen and Priyanka Chopra and Lara Datta, they all also have joined Bollywood. So now one more title holders will join Bollywood. And I hope and pray to God that you will also win very soon the Miss World or Miss Universe title and join Bollywood with both hands. And we have to, myself and Simran, have to stand in queue to take your autograph. That's what.
I want your autographs first.
All the very best wishes to you. And God bless you, dear.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Pleasure, pleasure, pleasure.
Humble thanks to River Comics and We International for this brilliant show, Queens Forever, on IndusTV Global. We'll talk and have a great conversation with Meera Mathew, but right after this super short commercial break. Hey guys, welcome to this beautiful world of pageantry where we meet all the lovely queens. Meera, one such reigning queen of our Miss India New York 2022-23. So Meera, how does it feel you're living this moment? This entire 1 year span is all yours. You've been receiving calls, of course, doing a lot of work, a lot of appearances. How does this ongoing period feel to you?
It feels very amazing, and that's a very underrated word to even use. But I'm very proud of myself, and I'm happy to see the people close to me proud of me and happy to see my successes. And I carry myself with more integrity and honor, especially this crown.
Wow. So you already an artist yourself, Meera, and you've been into all the different endeavors. As an artist, which aspect satisfies you the most? And would you like to share with us an instance where you realized all of a sudden that, oh my God, I really need to focus on becoming a queen because, you know, when you said you were setting up your career, there are times when you just focus on just your career and your work.
Yeah.
So what is that, which really takes you on a different high altogether, and you realized that, oh my God, you need to wear the crown. When did that happen? When you grew up?
I think it was around like a few years ago, actually. I was going through a rough patch. I kind of felt like I'm letting the person that I once was little very like disappointed, and I would talk down on myself, and then I would just constantly remind, like, if this child was in front of me, would I talk the same? And then all of a sudden I felt this rush of motivation, and I'm like, I'm not doing this just for that child that I once was, but I'm doing this for my parents that sacrificed, so many things, and I'm doing this to inspire the youth, because our main purpose in life is to make sure we help others, and we have to dream high because we only live this one life. So I definitely think that going through a lot of challenges a few years ago helped me become a better person, more disciplined. And I realized that I want to continue the dreams that I dreamt because they were big, and I have high standards and aspirations for myself. So I have to accomplish them.
How long did you prepare yourself? And Meera, we're going to talk a little bit about the preparation
Yeah.
you went through, for participating in a pageant, so that all the girls out there, whoever would like to pursue, of course, a career at the same time, dream of becoming a queen, would actually follow your footsteps. So how long did it take you to train yourself, be mentally prepared, and of course, physically look like a queen?
So, I feel like I actually did this like pretty last minute. So it was kind of like crunch time for me. I was on a timeline. I didn't have like a whole year or anything. It wasn't something that I planned. It was something that I was encouraged to do. So I decided to take that step. And the discipline and having to figure out like how to make sure my anxiety goes down very low, and just putting everything together, it took me maybe like a month. So that was like, okay, I have to do this. And when I would watch beauty pageants, I would try to embody that person, like Aishwarya Rai or Shushmita, like that elegance, the way that they spoke. So I used it all as motivation. And then once you get up on that stage, it just comes naturally to you because you realize you need to be a queen and just carry yourself.
Beautiful. I want you to share with us a little experience with your sister queens you went through, because you've recently gone through everything. Would you like to share with us some challenges you faced at the pageant, and of course, the relation you had with your sister queens?
My sister queens were amazing. Like, we still stay in contact, and we actually planned some shoots together. It's all about keeping that connection. It's not a competition. It's all about who wants to be themselves. And we were all ourselves. So we all just got along. We shared stories. We helped each other. We encouraged each other. We didn't see each other as, okay, I have to win this crown, or, I have to make sure I self-sabotage her so I can win. It was nothing like that, because the real queen is someone who helps other queens. We're all queens at the end of the day. And I think the most challenging part of leading up to the pageant would have just been just calming down, because you go in there and you're like, oh my gosh, like, what if I mess up? What if I do this? What if I do that? And it's just this overthinking that you just have to control. That's the most difficult part.
The very first day of your pageant experience, live with everyone around, with the jury, of course, taking a look at you. And you want to share a little bit about what did your heart tell you at that point of time? I mean, did you feel that it was tough? And did you feel like, oh my God, this is what I was dreaming of. This is what I've already visualized. Tell us about that first experience.
So that first experience, when I got up on that stage, my overthinking and anxiety went down, because I realized, even if I don't win, I've been dreaming about just being on the stage in front of everyone for a while now, for years now. So this enough is good for me. And even if I don't win, there's so many other opportunities out there, and it's not the end of the world. You know, beauty and winning comes in all different types of ways.
What did you perform for your talent round, Meera, at the pageant?
I did dancing.
Wow. And I mean, you always loved to dance and you always loved being on stage with the kind of endeavors that you've been into. And what is it which part of an artist really makes you feel on the top of the world? As a dancer, as an actress, as a host, what really makes you happy?
I think what makes me super happy is dancing. Dancing is something that I was doing since I was a little girl. I went to start off with Bharatanatyam, and you know, whoever can do classic Indian dancing, they really know art. And I did Bharatanatyam, and I didn't appreciate it when I was a little kid at first. But now that I'm older, I realized the story that you do with classical Indian dancing. But then after that, I started self-teaching myself, and I know many different forms of dancing styles because I love different languages of music and different languages of, you know, dance. So all around the world, you know, Afro beats, dabke, South Indian, I love Albanian music, all different types of styles, because it really brings us together when you know someone else's language and when you know their, you know, culture and dance.
That's so special. That's so special, knowing all the different unique forms of dance. And that's what helps you express your internal beauty external as well. We always believe that it's beauty with a cause, which is that cause you focused on, you know, because end of the day, we always here to serve others, to make this world a better place to live in as a queen. So which is the cause that you focused on, that you're still looking forward to?
Just happiness. It's as simple as just happiness. Just making myself happy and making other people happy. And it's the small little things that make other people happy, like a hug or a smile.
Oh, that's beautiful. We are here having a great conversation with Meera Mathew, our reigning queen of Miss India New York 2022-23, who's sharing with us her live experience. Meera, we're truly thankful to River Comics and We International for this very amazing show, Queens Forever. What really makes your life colorful, Meera, just as River Comics?
I would definitely say moments like this where I can meet people such as Mr. Bharatji, Simran, and, you know, being on a platform such as being in River Comics and IndusTV. It's not every day that, you know, a woman can talk to people who make a serious impact in this world and genuinely takes interest in other people. So it's the moments where we can have a conversation because that brings us together.
How important is the family support, of course, the financial support, and what is it that we're looking forward to in Meera's journey, her dreams, her aspirations after winning the crown, right after this super short commercial break. See you guys soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for We International Founder, President, Chairman, Mr. Bharat Goradia, Bollywood star. Mr. Bharat Goradia with legendary singers from Indian music industry. He believes in spreading smiles over everyone's faces. Sports champion. The Dada Saheb Phalke Award and Bharat Gaurav Pride of India Award winner Mr. Bharat Goradia has been innumerably awarded across the globe for his outstanding work in the field of promoting Indian arts and culture all over the world.
Hey, lovely ladies, and to all the gentlemen out there, hope you're feeling on the top of the world. We are here with Meera and getting to know her lovely journey. Meera, what are your aspirations now after your dream has been fulfilled of winning the crown?
So I am going to definitely be continuing my education, and I am still going to be working at my job at Northwell Health in IT. I plan on continuing my education by getting my master's in forensic psychology and law. And I plan on continuing my modeling and my dancing, and one day eventually going into Miss Universe or Miss World.
Wow. Okay, that's a long way. You need to be just focused and you're already there. And of course, we like to know, you spoke about, everything that you want to achieve, as far as education is concerned. How important is the, responsibility of everyone around you, your loved ones, your family, to really encourage you to pursue a dream path like yours? Is it very important, or you think you can do it on your own? And do you need any financial support to be a part of a pageant?
So regarding financial support, I've become a very independent woman when it comes to finances, and I started realizing how to manage my finances. So financially, no, but support from my family and loved ones, of course, it goes a long way. I don't think 100% you need it, because there are going to be times where we have friends or family that aren't completely supportive of what we do. But with their encouragement, it allows us to push towards our dreams with, 100% or 110%, because it's not just for us we're doing it, but for our loved ones.
Do you remember times when everyone told you that you're not the one who could go ahead and win the crown? And do you remember the times when you felt, oh my God, why is everyone saying that? Because you did remember and speak about, a patch when things weren't going your way and you faced a lot of challenges. So how was it after you won the crown? Did you tell them, hey, here it is. This is just for all those who felt I couldn't make it? Did you ever have that experience?
I definitely do. I think that, people who feel like some things are impossible, they're going to think it's impossible until you do it, because then it shows them that something like this dream is possible for anyone to really do. But I think in life in general, people go through a lot of trials and tribulations where others doubt them. But I think that wouldn't be the problem. I think the biggest problem would be when I self-doubt myself, because if no one, the one person that should believe in me is myself. The other people don't matter. And that's actually a challenge that I'm still going and trying to push for. And I think throughout our whole entire life, we are going to be put into situations where we self-doubt ourselves, and it's all about just pushing through that.
Beautiful. And that brings us to the rapid fire round. Are we ready?
Yeah.
What's the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning, Meera?
I pray and practice meditation.
And the last thing that you go before hitting the bed?
I pray and also practice meditation.
How long did you wear the crown? Of course, the beautiful night, the night when you really gained stardom. How long do you wear it? Did you actually sleep with it?
I actually, as soon as I got it, I wouldn't take it off, even in the car when I was leaving. And I don't think I took it off until it was time for me to go to sleep, and I put it right next to my table.
Wow. Of course, being the reading queen, you're just living that moment, and it feels really, really super special.
Yeah.
Which is your favorite foods that you give up on? Because you said you didn't have to work very hard. It was just that 1 month of focus that you had for the pageant. So what is it that you gave up on? Some of your favorite food that you gave up on just because you were participating in a beauty pageant?
So I didn't cut off food completely, but I did start not eating chocolate as much. So that was really hard because I have a sweet tooth.
Interesting. How did you really prep yourself in that 1 month regards physical health? Tell us a little bit about your workout routine.
Workout routine, it would be going to the gym, and I would mainly focus on lifting, not much cardio, lifting to tone myself up.
What is that most important aspect one needs to possess to be a queen, according to you, that, you know, you need to have a particular thing just to have that factor?
Respect.
The word says it all.
Yeah.
Your favorite color for the swimwear round and the evening wear round?
My favorite color is black, so it will always be black. I think with a black color, you can never go wrong.
3 important things you always carry in your bag with you?
My phone, gum, and my planner.
Suddenly, when you realize that, oh my God, you have to be ready in 2 minutes, what is the makeup you would focus on if you have to get ready in 2 minutes span?
Eyeliner and lip gloss.
Oh, that's it. So that hardly takes 30 seconds to you all sorted out.
Yes.
You're a natural beauty. Beautiful. Yes. Do you have any winning mantra that you focused on and you said to yourself so that you could have that confidence within you?
Yes, and I actually said it the day of my pageant. My life motto was that I never lose, I either win or I learn.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Wonderful. There's no losing in your life. Either win or learn. I think this is very interesting, and I think we'll all take it as a message, which comes from Meera Mathew. Either win or learn. So go ahead and flaunt yourself and be your best.
Yes, absolutely. I agree.
What helps you be the best version of you, Meera? You pushing yourself or people inspiring you, your loved ones inspiring you?
I think I have to wish myself to be the best version before I can be the best version for other people.
You've learned so much from our beauty queens who've really made us proud and gone ahead to win Miss World, Miss Universe, and that is the path you choose to follow as well. What is that one quality, because you've spoken about Miss Aishwarya Rai, at least thrive, and now Mrs. Aishwarya Rai Bachchan. What is that one quality you've imbibed from her?
Her elegance. When she gets up on that stage, she's just elegant. It's
wow. That speaks volumes and doesn't need to be anything more than that.
Yeah.
Lovely. Feels truly amazing. They always say, Meera, once a queen, always a queen.
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe in that? Of course, you're still living that title. Yeah. But in the future, where you always have the invisible crown, where you go to places, but you carry your title, you carry the pride in you. Do you believe in this proverb? Once a queen, queen forever.
I do think once you're a queen forever. And even if you don't have a crown, you will always be a queen, because a real queen doesn't just need a crown, but she realizes that she's a better person than she was yesterday, and she helps others. And that's what really shines and shows who a queen is.
What was the difference when you dreamt as a little girl to win the crown and now you're wearing one? Is there the same feeling? Is it that you've achieved much more than you expected?
I think it's that I achieved much more than I expected. And sometimes thinking about the child in me, it brings tears to my eyes because I made her proud.
What is the last thing you liked on the social media?
It was actually a video of Aishwarya Rai.
Oh, wow. Oh, you're still watching them?
Yes.
That's really interesting.
Yes.
All right, yeah. Now, since you're preparing yourself for the international arena, very, very interesting. I think you are just hooked on to something that you really want to do 24/7. Tell us a little bit about your routine in the day, which helps you focus on you, of course, going ahead and representing your country on the international arena.
So what I like to do is practice gratitude and pray. It's a constant reminder of who I'm doing this for and to always be grateful. And I always try to surround myself with very positive people, positive posts on social media, and just keep a positive mindset. And that's how I go throughout my day. Anything bad happens, I switch it on. I have to be positive. And I think that's what's really allowing me to go forward, because when you have a positive mindset, then everything is a win for you.
Tea, coffee, or juices, your preferred drink?
I love my coffee. I love, it's a Starbucks order. It's very complicated. It's a vanilla cold brew with caramel drizzle and sweet cold foam on top.
You're a passionate dancer. Who do you think would you like to dance with if given the world stage?
Madhuri Dixit.
Wow. And your favorite song is?
It's going to be hard. It's going to be Dola Re Dola, because it has Aishwarya and Madhuri in it.
Oh, both your favorites. And wow, here we have the Devdas beauty here with us, Meera Mathew. Meera, we have a very, very interesting question coming your way.
Uh-huh.
And that is by our mentor, Mr. Bharat Goradia ji. So are you all set and ready? So
I am
feel
ready.
romantic, because here comes the romantic question. May we please once again welcome Mr. Bharat Goradia.
Hello.
Wow, what an amazing interview you are giving, Meera. Wow, wow, wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Meera, I have a very interesting question to ask you.
Yeah.
If given the opportunity to go on a date with any of the Bollywood, Hollywood, or any celebrity of the world, whom will you go with and where will you take him to, and what conversation or song you will sing for him?
If I had to go with anyone in Bollywood, it would be Salman Khan, and the song would be Do You Want a Partner? It's one of my favorite songs.
And where will you take him to? Where will you take him to?
I will take him to a restaurant here in New York, a Brazilian steakhouse restaurant, Fogo de Chao.
Nice, nice. I think Salman Khan is likely to come next year in New York. So definitely we will try. Myself and Simran will try now. Salman Khan has become a very close friend of Simran. Because he recently gave a flower.
I would love to.
Yeah.
Right after I've been dreaming of him every day. So after the prestigious IPA award, so Bharatji put me on too.
Well, I know Bharatji and Simran are the two people that makes dreams happen. So I definitely would love for you guys to also come if I have the opportunity to have dinner with some Salman Khan.
Yeah. So after your dinner,
finish
dinner with Salman Khan, you can invite both of us.
Yes, I definitely will. And then we can go to Priyanka Chopra's restaurant and make sure that we meet her and have a discussion with her.
Very nice. Anyway, thank you so very much on behalf of our sponsor, River Comics and Be International, for sparing your valuable time, sharing your experiences, and making us privileged with your knowledge and wisdom. And special give tips to all the young women or young girls who are likely to contest beauty pageants anywhere in the world, how to win the crowns. And what best you have given the tips that be confident and always smile, forget about the past and give your best. Then you can be a crown winner or a beauty pageant winner. So thank you so very much. All the very best wishes for all your forthcoming projects, and see you very, very soon in Bollywood to have your autograph.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
A beauty, Meera Mathew and her journey. Thank you very much, Bharat Goradia. We're truly thankful to each and every one of you here on IndusTV Global who are watching us here to share this with all those loved ones, because you have no idea who might truly need to know the beauteous journey of our queens. Truly honored and blessed to have all of you in our life, where we come at your doorstep with all our beauty queens from across the world. Keep shining and keep believing in yourself. Good luck and all the very best. Love you all. See you soon.